Okay, I'm gonna start the recording now, and it's gonna be, man, can't pick, yeah, it's gotta be crazy, man. I'm trying to shrink it, and then the sign just comes and blink of an eye, it just goes away, and I can't. Forget it. I'm not gonna waste my time there. Hey, Ranjit, how are you? Okay. Yeah, well, there was an automatic button, but then I have to, you know, do it manually, the recording, because sometimes it just messed up, man. Okay. All right. So, yeah, we shall. And you in a trade? Any one of them? EJ. Okay, on Monday and close. So EJ, you must be making a lot of them, huh? A lot of pip. 3 days, and it's just been dropping, right? Yeah, that's good. What's irritating? You're making a lot of pips. Yeah, me too. To be honest with you, pound yen, I closed too early. But it depends what is early. Okay, I had two trades in pound yen. I posted on the website. You can see it's the first was like 150, the other one is 75. But the problem is that the damn thing dropped a lot more than that. So, but to me, it's enough is enough. If I make, I don't want to be like acting greedy. If you make even 100 pip, come on, look at the other people out there. They're struggling making even a single pip. So even if you make 100 pip a day, you saw all my trades are on the website, and even I think I put my own website. It is automatically sent it to my Twitter as well. So yeah, pound again today, falter, right, and then all the pound pairs. But what I overlooked is the yen. I was expecting. It's not that I gave you the chart that yen it was dropping, and it will be dropping, but my main concentration was pound. And pound yen. The reason pound yen dropped because yen got very strong, and pound was getting weaker. So both sides. Don, what's up, man? What happened? You talking about GJ? Yeah, like I said, look at the yen. Yen is just crazy, man. Yen dropped big time, and it's supposed to. Remember my chart? The chart that I gave you, the first target I said is 54.73, right? The weekly, and it's still far. We are at 55.30, so we are getting there. We are getting there, but we may retrace right now. 55.28 is a level, and we are sitting at that level now. And a straight drop, a nice drop from the top. So this level might hold for the Asian session. And if it does, then we may go up for a retracement a little bit. Maybe at 38% or something. So be careful about it, right? Don't short anything now. It's like game is over, right? But yeah, pound yen dropped big time because of the pound weakness. Obviously, pound USD, I missed that. Like I said, if I open, I don't know about you guys, but if I open 3 trade, until then it's fine. But the fourth one, then my hands are shaking. I get nervous because I want to be on top of the trades all the time. So I'm looking at this and that, and 1 hour chart, a 4 hour chart, and this 20 minute, 40 minute. What's happening? Any news? and then looking at different screen, and then you start to get a headache, right? So and a couple of entries like GN, uh, late entry. By the time I saw it, it was or got to that, to make an entry, it was already moved a little bit. But yeah, so in all that excitement, I missed the big moves like EJ. Vishal, you caught EJ, but I completely missed. And pound Aussie, pound USD, I missed. And obviously, when these two Asian currencies, remember I always tell you that they usually go the opposite direction. All right. The best thing to do is that their 1 hour chart, open their 1 hour chart, and then have it side by side to watch it, right? And if they are going the opposite direction, or actually the index will be going in the same direction. I'm talking about the Aussie dollar and yen. Okay. So if they both start dropping, what do? Short AJ. Both start going up, long AJ. So AJ, it's in that case, AJ is a very good pair to trade. Which again, I didn't do it today, and I don't regret. It's only you can do so much, right? So, but yeah, everything moved according to the plan, and that's very important that we uh, the price move according to your plan, and then you can just, like I said, pick and choose. You don't try to trade every single pair. If most of the time, if the market goes in your direction, because my pairs are interconnected, because one move and then all the others are moving accordingly. So if we are right, if one of my chart is right, so most of the time you have like 10, 15 pairs and trades in front of you. Which one? Or all of them. So if you go for all of them, believe me, you're gonna get hurt. So pick only few which you really like. Some people don't like. Some people hate GJ. I love GJ. Right? Some trade EU, EJ, Euro pound. I don't even look at that pair for a long time. I didn't see what's happening. I have no clue. So it's different liking, right? But that the thing is that do your analysis, learn how to do the analysis, and if you are right, jump on it. That's it. That's the key. And then our system, gives you so many opportunities. So watch yen right now. Yen, I see that it's 55.30, and also pound. Pound dropped pretty nice, 65.68. I was expecting a hold there, but it didn't. So we dropped below that, and the thing to watch is that it's going to go up and test 65.68. But are we going to stay below or go above? Okay, that's very key to watch. On my weekly chart, the last time I gave you, that's what it says. That 65.68 is the key level. 65.68. Let me just hold on just a minute. I'm just getting confused, so I'm gonna just mark this so I can on the other computer 65.68. Okay, so I can just try, just look at it and keep track of it. Okay, so Ranjit, are you doing anything? You got the charts and everything set up? Ted, what's up? Any trade? What USD trade that you talking about, Misha? You said what make you take all the USD trade? I didn't take any USD trade. USD going up, yeah, I'm just doing it, but I didn't do Euro USD or Pound USD for that matter. I think, yeah, maybe I missed the mail. I don't know if I got it or not. Yeah, Don, be careful because the thing is that EA is back to 57.20. If the Aussie dollar went up and then again it dropped exactly where it started to go up from. Okay, so it's just sitting at the TL. Remember the weekly chart? It's sitting at the TL and it's just messing around up and down and up and down and not making its mind. So it's very dangerous. The Aussie pairs, it's very lucrative but dangerous. So need to be careful. That's all. Play, with care. And I know you can do it. Patrick, what's up? All right, Richard. What when we look at the indexes, I already like today. I'm see right now. I have this index, the USD index, and then I marked that it's gonna go up, and this is a wave count, right? So you don't have to work. You just have to pay attention. You don't have to think like what to look for. I am telling you. I tell you that okay, this is the chart, and this is what we supposed to do, technically, right? Technical analysis. That this is at the end of wave five, and then we're supposed to go up, and these are the levels. So all you have to do is to see it, you on a 40-minute chart, for example, see 9170 and 91. What is this? 70. Okay, 9171, right? 9170, 9160 were very important to cross to go to the upside. So you just have this chart ready, your 40-minute chart, and then you draw these levels, different levels. I have 8961 here, right? And this one is 9171 is this one, right? So these are the level 91, 8960, 8961. Yeah, okay. So these are the levels, and then in the volume times, all you gotta do is just see that if we are really going in that direction or holding these levels. For example, this yellow line is just low here, and then we came 8961 is here, just below this is the low. It touches it, and then it starts to go up. You get the sense that okay, it is going for that wave that we were talking about in the webinar. All right, so USD going up. All right, getting it strong. So when USD getting it strong, all the pair that USD has on the right hand side will be dropping. So you look for the short entries in those pairs. You have several pairs, right? And then four pairs, and then three pairs you have where the USD on the left hand side, it will be those pair will be going to the upside. So literally you have seven pairs now moving with the move of USDX. You just have to see which one gives you nice entry and which one is moving more. For example, yen was dropping, so some yen pairs didn't drop much, but like pound yen dropped too much because yen was getting strong, so all the yen pairs supposed to drop, and they did. But pound yen dropped the most because pound was also getting weaker. So you have to see, one currency is strong, but the other one is also getting weaker and going to the opposite direction, which creating the imbalance, the higher imbalance, and the currency pair drops. And if both currencies are, like equally getting strong or equally getting weaker in the pair, for example, if Euro USD, the Euro and USD both getting strong, then that pair will stay the same, will not move, go into small range, 20 pip up and down and up and down. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so basically, when I gave you the charts, for example, this is the chart that I gave you on this one, for example, and then let's say I'm going to show you the euro yen drop today, right? But what did I give you? I sent out those charts. You got the charts, right, Richard? New templates. By the way, everybody got the new templates, right? The indexes, the charts, the pairs. I sent out the templates and the charts. Ted, uh, all right. Okay, Ranjit, very good, very good. Great, Ted. Pound, man, Ranjit, to pay attention to my weekly charts. Remember, I keep telling you guys that if you don't print and put them on the wall in front of you, you sit on the computer and you will not have in your mind that what yen's supposed to do and what pound's supposed to do, and then you will take the wrong, trade. Vishal, some missing. Maybe I think it's like New Zealand yen and US yen. Few yen pairs are missing, but most of them are there. And the pairs that are very very confusing, and maybe four or five pairs, especially those mostly yen pairs which are missing. But you got every more than you can eat. Okay, so what you have, play with them, play with them. Yes, 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 Richard. Okay, let me show you the yen chart that I gave you. Right, was uh, this is current. Let me. Ay, 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 hold on. I forgot to open the charts at a time, so been really really tired. When you have so many trade open, it really makes me tired because it's the concentration that it requires to manage all these trades. By the way, I close everything. Even though I have no regret that pound yen dropped so much and this and that. Enough is enough. That's it. All right, this is the index chart I gave you, right? It was there already dropping, and I had the chart before that it will be dropping. But this is the last time I made the chart, 16th February 16th, recently before I sent out that okay, this is the channel line, and I'm expecting that it will be dropping from down from here, and it will be going for this is the monthly chart, and it's shows the target here. The weekly chart doesn't show the target, but this was the target 54.73 that I said. Next is 54.73 and 54 50 right, this is small one, 54.52. So these two highs are the one next coming, and doing so yen will be getting strong, sending most yen pairs down. Look what happened today, right? And it's been happening. Look, euro yen is the yen slowly were getting strong. Today it just kicks in really really high gear. But it was slowly, since the 16, it is on the down move. Let me see. Since just wanna see. It started dropping from 21st actually before it went up a little bit. So I made the chart on the 16th, and let me see. I'm gonna just look at the 4-hour chart. Um, okay, when I made the chart 16, it just retraced a little bit because it was in the downtrend, right? And it retraced a little bit and then start dropping from there all the way to the downside. And then what do we have now? Okay, and this is what's going to be doing. Retracing a little bit and then drop, retracing and then drop. It's not going to drop all the way straight to 54.73. So right now, like I said, 55.28. So Asian session we move most of the time. We move big time in London session. Then the next session is a U.S. session, and move starts in London, continue in U.S. session, and then the Asian session comes and retraces it. That's the common phenomena that one or two session moves the in one direction, and then the third one comes and retraces back a little bit. So right now we moved like pound dropped and yen got strong, yen index drop as well. So be careful that they will be retracing. So this is what happened. But all in all, it was supposed to drop and it did very nicely. And right now, currently, like here, we are still a little bit fast. So this is 55.28 I'm talking about. This might hold for now, and we may go up a little bit for retracement. Maybe back to this number here. What is it? 55.49. We are at 55.31. Well, that's not the enough retracement. So we may go up a little bit more. Let's see what happens, or may not. Be careful. That's why when you make something, maybe 100 pip, call it a day. Don't be like try to get into the market again to make some more, because you might end up losing what you have made already. Okay, so this is what the U.S. index is. Hold on, not U.S. Yen index. Okay. Oh, so Richard, so you're talking about where do what do you mean, where do you use the templates? You look at the, okay. You're talking about where to put those files? Yes, Richard. Yen index is the only index which goes the opposite of all the other indexes. All the other indexes, when they're dropping, they're getting weaker. Currency is getting weaker. Euro, USD, pound, Aussie, Newsy, CAD, franc, all of them. But when yen index is dropping, yen is getting strong. It's just that the broker has it that way. How, why, I don't know. But this is how it is. So we're gonna read that accordingly. Otherwise, a lot of people get confused and then loses it if you don't understand it. So yeah, it is dropping. Yen is getting strong. Okay, it's just the opposite. This is why I said that if Aussie index and yen index, put them side by side, and if they're both dropping, Aussie yen will be dropping big time, because Aussie is getting weaker and yen is getting strong. Okay. Now, okay, Richard, there is a video in there. If you watch, the things will get clear. The templates are, for example, I give you the yen index template, right? So what you do is in your MT4, you download these files that I sent you, and then templates. You take those templates and you go, for example, this is the broker here, right? So you go here and file, and then data folder. You click there, and then you can see here templates. So you click there and you paste, right click and paste all the templates here, which you copy already from the files that I sent out. So you have all these templates here now, right? And they will show up here. So now what you have to do is, for example, you want to open, you already have this yen template that I send you, weekly chart. Template is like my chart right here, exactly the same chart you're going to have. That's how it is. The template means that I give you the template of my chart. This is the chart I have here, because when I'm talking about it and you have the same chart, it is much easier to be on one page, right? On the same page. So that's how it is. So what you do then, you just open, like you want to open the yen, and then go weekly, and then look for yen weekly chart. The template from the template, it says load template. Okay, you click that and look for yen weekly, which will be J, since J, yen supposed to be starting with Y, right? But that's how. Okay, so we look for um, the one I just made is not here. Yen weekly, right here, right? This is monthly. And where is weekly? Yeah, right here. See, yen weekly, February 16. So I want to open that chart. And then you just click and open, and right here you have it. You see that? This is how the template files are. So similarly, the pairs also, Euro USD weekly chart. So you have the template put into templates, and then you open Euro USD weekly chart and apply the template. You will have the same chart as I have it. And also I gave you the charts in form of a chart, static chart, just for your record. So you can print that out already, put it on the wall or something. Hope it clears. All right, so let's move on. Yeah, Radan, you're right. Okay. I should have a question answer session separate. But yeah. Um, all right, so this is yen and USD. You saw that it's very nicely going to the upside. Let's take a look at the pound. What's pound is about to do? Pound is just below 65.68, very nicely sitting there. And this is the chart that I made, and that if we stay below, we may retrace, and then in doing the retracement, we may go up above 65.68 a little bit. But then if we come down again below 65.68, then we're coming for the TL, no problem there. Okay, so we're going to be looking for that. And doing that, I don't have to tell you what to do now, right? You've been doing it for like last 3-4 days, last week too. So short the damn pound pair, all of them. That's all. So we're gonna be looking at it 40-minute. This is how it is. Remember the last week, not last week's Monday. I tweeted that we are going up and hitting 68.41. It's gonna hold, and from there it's gonna drop. And since then it's dropping. It's just that we broke below 67.43, so we went up a little bit to test it. And after that, start dropping again, and 65.68 is there, 65.90. So this is the band. So this drop is big. So I think maybe we're gonna go up a little bit, or maybe more above the 65.91, somewhere here, somewhere. Maybe this low, this is, see this line in the sand, maybe there. Okay, let's see when it starts moving to the upside. We will see. But also, Richard and everybody else, that looking at the 40-minute and 20-minute chart of the indexes is very helpful, because, for example, since this is what it is, it came down below 67.43, and if you've been watching it, you will see that it went up and then testing it, and the price does this all the time, that it breaks the level and then goes back to test it. And then see, we tested it twice, and doing so we made very, very nice short setup. Short setup is telling you what? That is about time to drop. And if the pound start dropping from here, that means pound start getting weaker from here. And at the same time, you go immediately, and then you start looking there where you can find the best setup in which pair. Pound Aussie, pound USD, pound yen, pound CAD, pound this, pound that. Any pound pair giving you a nice good entry, you take it. And then you keep watching this one, that as long as it is printing the red candle, those pair will be dropping as well. And similarly, yen did the same thing. So, and all the pair, they all do, pair or index. So this is how it's important to watch not only the weekly chart, and then once you know the weekly chart is just to take a glimpse. That's it. Okay. Uh, a weekly chart says the yen is going to drop. All right, let's go take a look at the 40-minute and 20-minute now. That's it. Simple. But you need to keep in mind that what the weekly chart supposed to do. Like I said again, if you don't print and put it on the wall or some in front of your eyes, you will forget. When you start trading, you will have no clue what Aussie is supposed to do. Aussie dollar, is it getting a strong week? What is the technical analysis where it is sitting? Even, for example, Aussie dollar, let me go there, and we have to look at that anyway. That is sitting on the TL for, like, this is the third week now, and it's just going up and down and up and down and up and down. So that's why I'm telling you that, be careful. My take is that it's going to probably break the TL and go to the downside, which is doing right now, that it came back down again. It went up on a 1 hour chart. I'm watching on the other computer, and went up and then came down again where it started from. So yen pairs, yes, Aussie pairs, be careful. Um, but like I said, today Aussie was getting down, weaker, and then yen was getting strong. So Aussie yen dropped very nicely, right? And this is how the chart is that I made. That it's probably going to break this TL and come back down to this outer TL, the rising TL. You see the black one? This is the outer TL. This is the inner TL. And this is what the price does all the time. And you see the sloping TL and then this rising blue TL making this bottleneck situation here, contracting, smaller and smaller and smaller, going into a narrow path. And then is supposed to break from either side. It depends. So all in all, you can see this whole thing. If you look at the monthly chart, it looks very bearish to me, right? So this wasn't like drop, this A, B, C, this A, then this is B, obviously. Okay. And even if it's not B, and even if it's, let's say, if we can say that it's in a leading diagonal, maybe it will like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then A, B, and we are doing C, then we still have to come down to outer TL, and maybe from there we bounce. I don't know. But it looks like that right now we are coming for that. So this is the chart I made, and so far we are still, this chart is still good. It 50-50 chance that it may bounce, may drop, but I like the downside more on this one. And downside coming down means the Aussie is going to get weaker. So be careful about pound Aussie, shorting pound Aussie. Even though pound is getting weaker, but then pound Aussie is not going to be a very good pair. Because if Aussie is getting weaker, pound is getting weaker, then it will stay there. Let's go take a look. What does pound Aussie is doing? Maybe it didn't do much, or whatever. Even if it dropped, it probably went up. And that's why it's very important. I showed it, but then I closed all the when I was posting them. Yes, see. And now this is the level that we broke, and we are like, we have already tested twice right here. 77.32. 77.32 is the level. This is how it is. A drop, which I caught, and then now it's going up because of pound weakness is there, but the yen, Aussie is getting weaker big time, and it is back on this line. It's a daily open line. Okay, so Aussie, be careful. Okay, yen, yes, is going down. 54.73 is the next level after retracement a little bit. Then we will see, and you may not retrace. To be honest with you, when the pressure is too much, it just next session comes in, and those people will pull it. So in 30 minutes, you will know. You will find out in 30 minutes. Okay, when the Japanese will come in, what are they gonna do? Or are they gonna retrace it? But I think that it's really, really need a retracement. Pound and yen both. Okay, they have gone too far in a straight line. At least 23% line if you draw the fib. So we need to have a little retracement. So I may not be trading at all in this Asian session. Let it go because, like I said, call it a day. Already have enough. Pound Aussie. This is my chart. All in all, this is what the chart is. Okay. Doing that, in order to do this, we need one other thing, or one or both, like pound weakness, which we're gonna have. I think 90% of the chances that pound is gonna get a lot weaker than that. But Aussie right now, we just saw the chart that it may drop a little bit, but then from outer TL, and if it goes there, and like I said, 50% chance that it may bounce exactly from where it is now on that inner TL. He's sitting above it, right? It dropped, but it's still above the TL, and it can bounce from there and go all the way to the upside. Doing that, yes, we will achieve this target very easily. Okay. All in all, this is what it is. But which currency is going to move when? Like pound already did. Pound, it's right now below 65, 68. It may go up and then test it, and little bit of a retracement, but all in all, is going to drop again, right? And that will help this pair to come down. But if at the same time Aussie is dropping, then this pair will slow down dropping. You understand? And then we have to wait until Aussie start to go up, Aussie dollar. Aussie start getting strong, and then this pair drop like pound yen dropped today, because pound was getting weaker and yen was getting very strong. So the imbalance was much higher and the drop was much, much faster on that pair. This is 76.50, very important level here. We are at 77.24, but we came down to what? 76.65, just above this level here. Let's say just, we said hello and then went up again, right? So maybe next time is going to be more than hello. All right. So to the upside, we have this one here, 77.93. Okay. So Richard, this is what you're supposed to do. Draw this 56.50. I mean, not 56, man. What am I saying? 76.50 and 77.93 on a 40-minute chart. And see, 77.32, 77.79, 76.50. What was the other level? 77.93. Okay. 77. Where is 77.93? This one? No. I have 77.79. Okay, so I need to draw that one here. No big deal. I will do it. So just draw these numbers here, and then on a 20-minute chart, and you find some nice, decent entries right around this in these numbers. Okay, like this one, it went up straight, touched this number, and dropped. What is it? 78.52. Can we find that number? Excuse me, 78.52. Right there. See, 78.53. Yeah, that's the number, and you had a nice entry. 20-minute chart. What is this? This is the one, 78.53, and that's the entry I took. So if you know the number, and if you already draw, then 40-minute and 20-minute, and you've been watching, don't try to watch 10 pairs at the same time or do the same thing at the 10 pair at the same time. I do it because I have practice, and this is what I do. And then while doing it, I see the trades and I take the trades. But this is my job to, check 20, 25 pairs and index, and for everybody else. You don't have that job. You don't have to do it. So pick the pairs that you really like, or which one I say that gonna move the most, and in the week, and just pay attention to them. Okay, there may be 3 or 4 pair, and stick to them, and learn the numbers, learn the levels. Like 65, 68 in pound index is very, very important. It will play again and again and again for years and years. All right. It's not that it's just the one number, then it play out today and that's it. It's gone. No, it's there forever. Similarly, big numbers, and this is also 78.53 is a big number you just saw. Okay, so these are big numbers, and then whenever the price, see this one, we are going back and forth. This one, 71.65 going, below it, going above it. So every night when you see that there is a level, we are very close to the level, and if we start moving to the upside, when the volume comes in, volume is not all the time, and volume is not there in the market all the time. Volume is when the session is there. London session open, volume comes in. Before that, 2 hour before the London session is a very, very dead time. Never try to make an entry then. I'm talking about from, like 10 o'clock, 10 to 2 o'clock. Very dangerous in Eastern time, my time. 10, 11, 12, then 1, 2. Around 2 o'clocks, that Frankie opens. And then a little bit of volume comes in. And then 3 o'clock my time, the London session opens, and then huge volume comes in. And then at that time, people start making, putting money in the market. The smart money goes to work. You will see a move happens. Moves start to happen, and then you see that, okay, 70, below 78.53, and then slowly you start moving. You went up there, and then you hold there, right? And then you posting up, red candles and this and that, and all of a sudden you start dropping. You open the trade. That's the idea. Um, Pound USD. Let's go take a look at the pound USD. I don't know what to tell you, man. Everything is the same as the last webinar, right? Just follow that. Simple. Everything is moving in our direction. All the charts are, pretty nice. Okay. Here, pound, you see exactly where I said that it's going to drop from 40.39. It start dropping. This is the candle here. Daily chart, this 40.39. And this is the 40. No, this is 39. Well, I don't even have it drawn here. Hold on. 40.39. It's probably this one here. 40. Yeah, see this candle went up, tested 40.39 and dropped. Whoops, what happened here? I'm having this problem with these candles lately. They just go very weird in color. All right, this is, see 40.39. I just told you that price goes and give you an entry exactly around these levels, and so many levels in every pair that you shouldn't have any problem getting a nice entry. For example, this is 41.30, 40.39, 40.79, and pound USD. See, this is my monthly chart on pound USD. You should all have it. That's A, B, C, D, and then this CD leg is making yellow A, B, C, D, and which is A, B, C in place. And this is the gray area that I showed. I couldn't find the gray color. I don't know which color is that. I'm colorblind, so excuse me if I call it gray. But there was a chance that it may go up to the TL and then drop, and then there was a chance that it will drop straight down, and that one prevailed. We just dropped right from there, this line. Okay, and then look, we dropped so much, right? But if you look at the monthly or weekly chart, we just start. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. This is just nothing. You have a long way to go. And if that's what it is, and this is what's supposed to do, so every now and then it's going to retrace and then boom, go to the downside, go to the downside, go to the downside. And we will just, do our job. You see how nicely it is. Exactly from this, It went up to 78%, wobble a little bit, and then now dropping very nicely. So we are below this number. I don't know. I thought I tweeted, but I maybe just thinking about it and I didn't tweet. I'm confused. But yeah, it was a very important level, 38, 35, which we already crossed, right, to the downside. So we are now at what? 37.63. Somehow I don't have this number marked here. This is very important. 36.55. So just, so this will be the ultimate target for now. 36.80, 36.65. 36.80 is a monthly number. These are, I put ML, MH, and L, so monthly high, low, and then WH and L is weekly high and low. If some of you don't know, that's what it means. Any question about pound USD or anything? Wow, man, that's good, Don. All together or just one pair? Down on the only GJ? 279. Good. I have two trades. I closed one like 150 pip, and then was a very good move because it bounced from there, and then a little bit, and then gave me another entry, and I jump in, and then another one went down, and around like 75, 74, 75 pip, I made the chart and closed it and said bye bye. Enough is enough. Richard, we look by the both monthly chart and weekly chart for the levels. We look for the levels because see this weekly chart is only showing this drop and this. So these are the numbers, right? But on the left, all the way down there, there may be some important numbers. For example, right here, this is a monthly number coming all the way from this side, which you cannot see on this chart, on the weekly chart. So some of those important monthly chart, the numbers from the monthly chart, you draw here like this, ML 3680, ML 4237, which you cannot see on this because it's just so much, chart. I have other computers where, the big screen, and you can probably see everything. But, unfortunately, I've been doing webinar from this laptop, and I'm used to it, and all my charts and this and that is all here, unless I start copying on the other side. So I do this practice, so knowing everything, just to see the bigger picture, what is happening now. See this? That whole chart, that whole weekly chart is just from this drop and this goes up. Now you can see what is happening from all the way back. These are the wave counts. This is A, B, C, D calculation. See, I'm measuring from here now, this chart. And the target is here. But can we see this here? No. We just looking at this drop here. That's it, simple. This one and this one. These are the legs. This and this on a monthly chart. So monthly chart gives you a broader picture. That's why. Well, the MAs are just to see that the price is like bearish or bullish. Where is the price usually? And I will do another webinar again. I think it's about time because a lot of people see. This is a second degree short setup. It's a setup, and I took it. I think I took this one and this one. This is the first degree setup. If the price is below the short, when you're taking a short, the price from below the wave goes into the wave and then drop. That's first degree, which is the number one setup. This is the good setup. The second degree is that you're going short from above the wave and you're going long from below the wave. That's I'll call the second degree setup. This is the classic First degree, best by the book setup at the level. There must be a level there. Why my chart is moving on itself? I'm not moving it. Yep, see, it moving. Something, some weird things happening here with my MT4. Anyway, so that's what it is. Quickly move on to the one dropped the most. Man, these pound index and yen index, they're not even in the mood to retrace. I'm telling you, they are on Lessix, All right, this is pound yen, and again pound yen. I made the chart, and it was that we're gonna drop first here. It was above the 49, 40, sorry, 48, 40, 41, right? When I made the chart, it is gonna drop down to 40. If we go below 48.19, which we are already, we have done that, and we are now at 46.84. Okay, very nicely. 46.84. This is a very nice number there. 46.95, which are where we're struggling right now. If we retrace, we're gonna go above that number, and that is the number that will hold basically. But yeah, and that number is 46.95. Is it from the monthly chart or the weekly chart? I forgot, man. So many things today. 40. Oh, yeah, right there. See, 46.94. This is the low here. Okay. So if that goes, so this one is gone, this one is gone, this one is gone, all of that is gone. So 46.94 goes, we go for 44.75. And this, this blue teal here. Okay. This is exactly where it is coming. So next number to the downside will be 44.75, 43, not today, but maybe tomorrow. 43.20 is a big number here. Okay, so we will be coming there, and then maybe we go back to test these numbers here, 40, 48.10, 47.76, and then drop to the outer TL. This is the channel TL, by the way. Okay, this is the channel TL. But like I said, in between these numbers, after this 48.19, a big number is 40. So this, 700 pip drop, you got just few things here. This is, these are small levels here. So all in all, with the pound weakness and with the yen, what yen is showing, just be careful, because I heard few rumors that maybe the Bank of Japan will try to intervene, and if when they do, the yen is gonna get weaker big time. So but that will be a big event, all of a sudden event. And have your stops in place, because they can jump in anytime, because they don't like yen getting strong at all. Okay, probably Abe Kuruda right now, making some conspiracy or something what to do, and then they will do it. Believe me, they will do it. But it's just a matter of when. Okay, but they're not liking it right now. All right. So yeah, continue dropping. It's the 48.19 is big number, and I hope you know where it is. This, see, big number, big drop, big bounce. So this is what we're talking about. This is, we just dealt with it. That's what I'm telling you. These numbers, you remember these numbers, because they will be, they will be coming in play again and again and again and again in all your life. Number like this, and we go up. If we go up, and I was thinking that we're gonna go up before this big drop here this month of February is just dropping. This is current candle, but before that, even January we were going up, right? So my target was 63.04, and then things just got changed all of a sudden. Brexit. Before we were talking about Brexit, that Brexit is going to happen, and the pound was getting weaker. Then the scenario changed, bias changed, and with the Brexit talk, the pound was getting strong. Now I think that there is some other party coming up against the Brexit and very strong, and the chances of Brexit are dimming, and then pound is getting hurt again. So so forget about what are the reasons. Just look at the chart because the reasons are very confusing. The bias is changing, but chart doesn't change. Chart just tells you the true story that wherever the price is moving, you just pay attention and that follow the PA. Wherever it is going, we just follow the PA. That's it. So this is, if it's continue dropping, this is 40 here. Okay. So my ultimate target was we go above 48, 41, we will go to 63. But if we go below, we have 40 here. So that's why on a weekly chart it says right there, the target I showed, this yellow line is the 40 area. Okay. So, but just to keep in mind that, if we are going up, pay attention to the 48.19. Okay. Right now we are 46.77. Then 48.19 will hold. We just probably going to go up just to test the numbers. That's all. The levels. That one, this one, right? So 46.94. Yeah, we're trying to break this down. Downside 46.77. We are already there. It's 20 pip drop, 20 pip below it, almost 20 pip. So this level looks like that is given up. Okay. So after that, tonight, hopefully, we will see 44.75 after the retracement. If there is a retracement, if not, the volume comes in, volume time. If the price start dropping, we're gonna jump in. See, this is what I wrote. 48.19 and the rising TL are the key factors, right? It was sitting above the TL and the 48.19, above 48.19, around 48, 41. As soon as they go, we're gonna drop, and we did. But I said I prefer the downside. So I was ready. I was expecting it. I was ready. And when you see the entries, you just take it. Okay, so this is why we look at the monthly and the weekly chart and the analysis, because of these numbers and where we're sitting at. And once these numbers, give up, for like example 48.19, it's even if you are above 48.19, but the volume time comes and you're dropping, we are already expecting a drop. So take the entry. I remember I tweeted that if you are short in GJ, be careful around 48.19 when we were dropping and we were above 48.19, because there was a good chance that it will hold. And I was watching very, very closely when it came down, and then there was no chance of bouncing it. So I held a little bit more, and probably around like 48 or 47, there was a level 47, 70, 80 something. And I closed the trade. But then it dropped 100 pip more. So anyway, that happens. Okay. What else? What else? Yeah, maybe they'll try to reverse it. That's why they come and start talking, man. All right. John, which chart you talking about, head and shoulder? Pound yen? Well, I'm switching charts like hell. I mean, I don't know which one was the last one. Is this one? Monthly chart? No, there is no head and shoulder here. No, you're talking about this, and this? No, that's too big to call it head and shoulder. Even if you call it, how do you play? But I was expecting that we would probably go right here. Okay, so we're dropping it, and then the important thing is this: this is an impulse wave, and this was a correction. And again, the correction, I was expecting that it will end here, and then we will drop, but we drop before that. It depends on on the fundy side, that what kind of fundy we're getting. See, if you draw the fib, we are in the middle of nowhere when we start dropping. That's it. This is how it is. All you have is, it's not all you have. It's a very important thing. Is this level here, 56.74 held. We went there, and this one stopped us going there. I was really expecting this one, but hey, who cares? Wherever it is going, then fine. But as long as that you watch that, you have the levels in sight, and you're watching them. So 56.74, for example, on a 40-minute chart, how does it look like? 56.74, remember. 56.29, 56.74. See, the price went there, and I don't know where this 56.29 comes, maybe a daily number or something. But then, we stayed just below that, and then start showing, coming down. And then you don't want to, wait. And then this is exactly, it's 8:30, 9 o'clock. This is around like Frankie Open, London Open, right there. Then you have a reversal candle, and then a couple of short candles. So levels like that, if you watch them, you will get some really, see, just below this level you have a short entry, at that level you have a short entry, here you have a short entry at the level, broke it to the downside, went up, testing it inside the wave, giving you short. So when my chart is not current here, well, who cares? It's 73, 46.73 now. Yeah, so it's 46.95 is giving up. But man, we need a retracement here. And Aussie dollar is also just dropping like hell. So Euro Aussie, not pound Aussie as much, but maybe Euro Aussie. Euro index, let's take a look at the Euro index quickly. Yes, it's okay. That's why I'm gonna wait until this Asian session. I don't trust, so I'm gonna just if it is dropping, and let it drop in. Yeah, Euro Aussie is in a bad range, and I think it's gonna probably break to the upside, but it has a very good chance of breaking downside. Downside in the sense of that if Aussie dollar hold, it's dropping, but it's still above the TL, right? And it can go to the upside. And then on the other hand, Euro index, let's take a look at the Euro weekly chart, is this, right? So well, yesterday and today, even the Euro started to drop very nicely, and then again held up there. And this is what's very, very painful as far as the Euro index is concerned, that it's just not giving up to the downside. It's just it comes down a little bit, then go up. You look how much is doing this thing, coming down, and I think that, oh, now this time is gonna come down, then it goes up, then coming down, it goes up. Keep doing that, man. And now the first time it just dropped a little bit below this red line, which is the good sign of turning. So if you come down here somewhere below this red line, then start holding the red line to the downside, just like this one holding to the upside, here, 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 right? Very nicely, red line, holds. This is like a trend line, okay? Always see it's above. This red line is like the last borderline, okay? So if the price goes the other side, the trend is changing, which we are about to do now. So let's see. So Euro and Aussie, Again, Aussie dollar is very important. I want to just take a look one more time. Man, Aussie dollar is not giving up. It's dropping. It's dropping very fast. Back to the TL again. Kissing the TL. Look at this. Look, what interesting is I'm looking at the other computer. This 1 hour. Look, it was earlier. Went up. This is the blue line is a daily open line. The day opened up here, yeah, yesterday, like around 5 o'clock. Wobble a little bit. It dropped from here all the way here. Then went up all the way where it started from. Then came down all the way and going down. So maybe right here it will bounce up again. Let's see. So this is what it is doing: up, down, up, down, up, down. Add the TL. When at the TL, see 1, 2, 3 weeks, and then fourth week big bullish. Right now we're doing the same thing. This is the third week, and maybe we will sit here, and then next week we'll bounce or break. Okay, so this Aussie pairs, be careful. Euro USD. All right, let's take a look. I completely forgot about that today. I had a couple of good trades in the past couple of days, but like I said, you cannot cover everything. So if you are in pound, uh, I go by indexes, and then it is very good to go by uh, indexes like yen. Yen is dropping means all the yen pair gonna drop, and you have like 10 yen pairs. So and then 10 yen pairs involving other currencies as well. Yeah? Euro yen involve euro, pound yen involve pound. So you have to see that against yen, which currency is getting weaker if yen is getting stronger. So the weakest currency you choose. And the pound was the weakest today. Your pound yen dropped big time. So this is how. So now euro USD, I was concentrating either yen and pound, and here none of those currency involved. So I totally ignored this one today, even though it dropped very nicely. But this one, this trade I showed you on my website. Then right here I closed. This one from dropping from this line, again, I'm going to show you, Richard, if you're watching, 25.35. Where is 25.35? We're going to go and take a look. See, 24.82 was the level here, and 23, 27, and 25. $24.82. See, right there, it starts. See, this is my take that, we're going to touch this and then drop. Maybe touch, maybe not. And what happened is that, no, we didn't touch it. And then without touching, we're dropping. So 24.82. Where is 25? 24.01. Maybe one of these levels, which I didn't mark. This is 23.50. This high is 23.15. See, this is 26.24. What this number exactly? I have it 25.34. See, that's the problem when I don't have written. I usually write everything, but sometimes I don't, and then it becomes very painful to find that number again. When I'm doing 25, I can't even. 24.82. Probably it is a fib area or something. Oh, 25.36. Okay. This high, this daily high, previous high, and then we went up again and then, poke into it and drop. This is the one. See this? This is a daily number, 25.36. So 25.36. And back here it poked into it. Or maybe this is the one. Yeah. And then we hit this again one more time and couldn't go to the upside, and this was a big number, 24.82. We start dropping. So this is the one that I took, the entry, hoping that it will come down based on the euro index, that euro will go weaker and USD will get strong, and that's what's happened. USD got strong, it's still getting strong, it's going nicely to the upside, already at 92.87, right? So nice move to the upside. And USD index going to the upside means USD getting strong, then Euro USD, Pound USD, Aussie USD, New USD, all four of them will be going down. And probably Aussie USD is going down big time right now. And that, again, I didn't trade today. I did it yesterday. Let me see how far it went down. Because Aussie getting weaker, USD getting strong. So Aussie USD will probably getting killed. There we go. Has a couple of nice, beautiful entries, right? This one, like the first degree, couple of beautiful setups, and we are at this number here, 77.56. Yep, you see. But I wasn't interested in this one. I did, yeah, I did it yesterday. Yeah, maybe Vishal, maybe you saw this one, then that's why I did. But it was based on, yeah, both actually. I saw the USD index and that going to the upside. Keep in mind that once in a while you see the New Zealand yen. I also did the New Zealand yen. I have no clue what the New Zealand dollar is doing, but based on yen index, that yen, all the yen pairs gonna drop. Probably CAD yen dropped also, right? But I didn't trade. Let's take a look at the CAD yen. I'm just telling you that it might have dropped big time. Because my target was to the upside on that CAD yen. So if it's going against me, forget about it. By the way, it's a very nice harmonic pattern. Oh, whoa, look at that. What happened here? We're supposed to go to the upside here, but things change. And this is a big chart that I made. It's a weekly chart, and then telling, from right here, I made the chart when we were at 88 that we are gonna go up here, right around 100, and we still went up to 91, not 88, 81, right? From 81 to 91,000 point. From here to here we went, and then we made the turn. No big deal. But yes, right now it's dropping. Anyway, so this is it for now. Continue. All the charts are intact in that route. They are going nicely. Yen index, all the index charts and all the pairs, they are doing exactly like my prediction. And again tonight we will do the same. By the way, today we move big, right? But usually the biggest day is Thursday night, which is coming tonight. Okay. Today was Wednesday, now the Thursday, the day. So now the night of the Thursday is the biggest mover. So maybe we're not going to move tonight much because we already did on Wednesday. Or maybe we're going to move bigger than today. Which one is it? We will find out soon. All right, so I'm going to take a look at these questions last. Yeah. So yeah, PJ, Euro USD still have a long way to go down, and it's just a matter of Euro giving up. Euro is being just very, very stubborn. It just comes down a little bit, then it stays up, and as soon as it starts going down, USD is supposed to go up. Right now, at this moment, the next couple of days, yes, it's going to be short, short, short Euro USD. Oh yeah, yeah, I miss a lot. Today I didn't tweet at all, maybe one or two times. But the thing is, like I said, that I was nervous myself and not being able to, doing so many things at the same time and do here, there, this and that. Uh, All right, Don, take care. Okay, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna close it now, and we'll send you, like I said, print these charts, weekly charts, and prepare your 40-minute and 20-minute charts. 40-minute for direction, 20-minute to take entries, and even those entries not with the alarm, but from the levels. Like for example, here the Cardian. See, this was a level 87.43. It broke below it, went up testing, and make the setup. This is a short setup. What it tells you, take it. Don't hesitate. With the yen dropping, yen getting strong, it has to drop. So there, 47, 40, 87.43 is right there, and this is what happened here. 87.43. See that? So it's like I said, if you try to do 10, 15 pairs, very hard to do, almost impossible. Just do it, maybe like take 3 or 4 pairs and then start learning these numbers and areas and then watch out. Okay, and you can um, even talk to me, email or something, or even on Twitter. Just what's happening this or what's happening here, there, so I will just answer you, okay, if I'm around. All right, so this is it for now. I'm gonna close it, otherwise the recording gets messed up. So bye for now, and talk to you guys later.